Hey guys, what is going on? Can you imagine I posted like what, two videos pretty much one day after another? Anyway, this is Lele. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Yes, I am sitting here and I'm like, damn, I feel like there's something I should be doing. So I figured I should probably do the season finale of Insecure. Finally occurred yesterday, last night, and I watched it around midnight. Um, yes, so I was like, let me go ahead and do a recap. I'm a little early. I wouldn't say early. I'm actually on time compared to when I just posted something yesterday. Um, yes, it was really, really good. I am happy. Okay, I am happy for those. I'm sure you're probably gonna catch it soon, or if you have not yet. But I am very, very happy. Like I almost shed a tear because I understood the struggle of just trying to get to a point where things are okay. Not great, because I mean, just wanting things to be okay. Not hard, not difficult, not messy, just where things were okay. So before I get to all that, let me hurry up and kind of give you what happened, right? Spoiler alert for those who haven't watched. But yeah, so pretty much after the whole argument with Nathan and actually the fight with Nathan and Lawrence, Nathan told Issa that, this is not going to work for him. And it was like similar to the same way when she came back from the trip and she told Lawrence pretty much the same thing. And at first I was a little like, I wasn't upset. I was just more like, oh, Issa, she just kind of like was like, okay. And then she left. And it was kind of like, you saw her leave, and I'm like, aren't you gonna, try to fight for it or do anything? But she did not. She just continued walking. And I think Nathan was sitting there hoping that she would, maybe say something, kind of like fight against it, but she did not. She just went inside. So I was like, damn, that's a dump. But yeah, I was very, very I wouldn't say happy. I wasn't happy because it really was kind of sad for Nathan, but he realized like he's not trying to be in this. The fact that Lawrence even said that he loves her, it's different, because if, as women, as ladies, if a man tells you he loves you, it just, sounds different compared to the woman saying she loves him, because females always are often more um, loving people more than guys. So I am glad that Nathan saw that he was not going to fight this fight, and they have like a history together that he probably can't compare to. So, and plus he's the kind of person with all his like issues that he probably would have flaked on her some point. So he left her alone, which was good. Issa, of course, they showed you different birthdays and things that happen over time for everybody, like a year out and stuff. And you see her reaching out to Lawrence for his birthday. And I was like, oh my God, he has plans. And I was like, please don't let have plans with Condola. Please don't. Because the mother was just like really, his mother was really like all like, oh, she's the greatest mom and all that stuff. So I was very happy he wasn't seeing Condola. But I was like, oh, he has plans. And I felt bad for Issa because it was like, she said she's going to go ahead and give it a try, or at least put the effort or reach out. And then she's trying to be her old quirky self. I love it. And and he's not available. And I'm like, oh, she missed her opportunity. I'm like, no, you're too late. You're too late. But it still managed to work out. It's beautiful, guys. It is like, it's beautiful to see it work out. So even though they didn't get a chance to celebrate his birthday, time passed on. So she kept putting all these events happening with Kelly. Kelly's pregnant. Molly is getting married. It was like she kept showing you all these things that happened over a year later. And we finally see that her and Lawrence are together. Well, actually, he comes to visit her at his office. And then you see them kissing, like you see her actually admitting like yes, she sabotaged her own like things, her own life by the decisions, not making decisions, being scared, doubting herself, which I believe a lot of people have that, especially in your 30s. And a person like her who has so much dreams and aspiration to do good and to, you know, all these things that she has in her mind, and she doesn't feel like there's so many things that she wants to do. And Lawrence has kind of always been there supporting, but kind of still being grounded as well, kind of putting her in her place and being realistic. But you could see that, that they love each other. They truly, truly do. And it was just the cutest thing when they were in that room and she was giving a tour, and it was like, sweetie, you got like a 100 square foot space. But he was just impressed. You can see the way he was staring at her, that he was just like impressed by the things she's been doing. So it's that good love, oh man, good love. I don't know the song, guys, but yes. So I and then when they show Molly getting married, and I was like, okay, did nothing happen between those two? Like, they kissed, they were making out, but what's the deal? But you see that they were end up together. And when she was coming back into a house, the son Ja was there, and so was Lawrence. And you saw her coming, and she's having this great relationship with them. And it's like, oh my God, Isa, I am so happy for you. Like, it was important that, even though, you know what it was, they kept saying like, oh, it's not what we expect. But I think this is the reality of some people, where even though you love somebody, they may have a kid with somebody else. You're gonna have to choose to, like, do you love them that much to still be a part of them? And I guess that's really like, if you really, really love them, you'll be able to stick around. It's really, it just shows you like love comes in so many different ways. If you truly, truly love the person, you'll do it. If you don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't, and you won't stick for that. And I mean, for me in my 30s, I I'm very concerned about guys who have kids, or at least one kid or one baby mother. But when it becomes more than that, it's like, it's a lot. So you really got to think about what's important. And of course, Molly's mom died, that being the most important to Molly. um, you know, the friend, I can't remember her name, but the one that had to move to Denver, um, what was important was her family, and doing it and sacrificing that for her husband. And Kelly, who once said that she didn't want kids and everything like that, and now she's wanting to do that. So as an adult, you have to start making certain decisions. And I think that's really what this episode was, just finally getting to a point where you're making a decision. Make a decision and be happy with it. Molly being married, being happy, choosing to be happy, and their friendship. Oh my gosh, I just love their friendship. It was like they were like their own, they were dating as well, like, because they had the same ups and downs as 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 a man and woman. So people have those same similar friendships too. So that was great to see that they're all in a place where it's not perfect, but they're having events in their life where it's like, okay, you made a decision, this is what you're going to do, this is how you're going to lead the next phase of your life. And I appreciate it. Like, I almost really shed a tear, because I understand the desire to do something and having to go through the ups and downs and the struggles for it to get there and for it to finally do. So, oh, Issa, I really, it was a good wrap up, a good wrap up. And it's sad to see the season end, but it is what it is. We are definitely gonna be sad. I mean, overall, I love the show. I caught it 1 year late, but I love the show. What I can do with that is the sex scenes a little too excessive for me. And then, of course, the constant referring of drugs and weed and all that other stuff. But that's just my personal choice or preference. But otherwise, the concept, the non, like, slave or black people struggle kind of stories, I'm glad that she did that. And overall, just watching her from the awkward girl on YouTube, and to see how she's grown. I was just having this discussion with my cousin. It's just like, you see, when somebody's very, very talented, God definitely can take you to do other things and bigger things. So that's a great inspiration, because, like I said, I liked her little corny YouTube, And then for her to get a chance to do this, and now she's doing, I'm sure she got other things planned. It's like, wow, it's good, it's good. And she's still like so humble. It seems like she's very humble. And you know, she's kind of stays in the back. And now Insecure finished, and now she's a married woman. It's like, go ahead, girl, do your thing, do your thing. So yeah, before this thing cuts me off, and I'm sorry for all the shaking, I'm still in Georgia. Um, I would like to, I'll probably do another video of, you know, how I relate to overall the whole season, not the season, but the concept of the show and all that, especially because my channel is about 35 and up, and seeing these ladies grow and mature over time, it felt like something even for me, you know, very relatable. So anyway, I'm not going to make this any longer, guys. Please catch it. I'm sure you like it. What did you think? I am so happy for Lawrence and her, because even in their acting, they acted so well together, and I couldn't see the connection with Issa and Nathan. So I'm very, very glad they're making it work. And it's like, you have to make it work. Make the decision, guys. Make the decision. You have to make a decision, because you have to. Otherwise, you stay and do nothing and be stagnant and be living in regret, what if, and all that stuff. Just make a decision. As long as you can live with it, that's what you need to do. So I hope for 2022, we all start doing that. We all start making decisions, and stop doubting ourselves, and you know, and trust yourself, pretty much. All right, that's all I'm gonna say for now before this cuts me. Bye. Thank you so much. Let me know. Are you guys excited? Did you enjoy it? Um, I know it's sad to see it end, but hey, what you can do. In the words of my mother. All right, guys, I'm so sorry for the shaking. I don't have stable hands. All right, thanks for watching. Leleonthego. Bye.